Hey there, guys and gals, Rob here with latched Gaming, and welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved, Day 3. So, Jim Bob and I have spent a lot of time together. Jim Bob actually is starting to look at me like, oh god, it's him again. As one of you mentioned, I don't know who it was in the comments, said Jim Bob has limited patience. And that is posing to be true, actually. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave Jim Bob alone and start talking to you guys, because I've spent a lot of time here. Because this is your early game, and I didn't want to waste anybody's time doing this early game stuff, which is absolutely necessary. I have to be collecting all of this ore from all of these mines for quite some time before we can actually do something. So guess what? I've done a lot of that. Look at this. We now have 74 bars of iron refined, 41 copper, and 94 tin. We're definitely going to need more, but it's a good start to get us going today. And yeah, Jim Bob, sorry, dude. I know he's really quite sick of me. He's like, God, you just never shut up. Even when I'm not recording, I still talk. I can't help myself. It's just who I am. So I'm gonna do one more round of picking up stuff, and then we're gonna actually get to work. I have big plans for today, and big plans for day 4 too as well. Normally I don't plan things, but I've had so much time in this world, just kind of wandering around and learning about this particular world. I've of course developed a plan. How could I not? I've also done a I put these here on purpose. Oh, ow, I forgot they were there though. Let's go all the way down to the bottom before we talk about those. I've done a little bit of scouting, and yeah, look, we have new friends. Yay! They are Mynocks. These are all Mynocks. I don't think we can target them. No, we can't actually target them, but they are Mynocks, and you know, they're not harmful to us, but they love to eat ore. They love to just munch on ore. So if we had these conveyor belts actually attached to the mine right now, they would be eating away and being so happy. They'd be so happy. But we're not gonna give them that pleasure. I just wanted to know if Monox would actually occupy this area. And actually, I wanted to pose a little bit of a bigger question, and it's not a big deal. I mean, Monox are Monox, they're gonna be around. I didn't know whether Monox would appear at this depth or not. So that led to my next question. What range or what depth will they actually start to attach to your conveyor belts? So I thought, let's do a little experiment. This is 100 meters. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some conveyor belts, because at some point they will stop attaching to these. So we're going to build some conveyor belts going below 100 and above 100. And I wonder, because they will eventually attach to everything if I give them enough time. So we're going to experiment to see if they will go below 100 or above 100. And then I also built one at 50. And then somebody else had said 60. So we're going to do that experiment at all of those depths. Notice I've had some time to get better at grappling too, which is probably pretty important. So I think this is going to be a really interesting experiment. We're going to see if these guys will attach at multiple different ranges. I mean, if they won't attach it at 50, they're not going to attach at 100, right? But I mean, I figured we'll just cover all bases right now, do the full range of experiment right now. So there we go. I guess we got to do it that way. There. Perfect. And one more. We'll go. I did it at 52 as well, just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure they won't appear at 50. But you know, just to be certain, this way we know where to put our turrets as well. That's fine. Good enough. All right. So something else I did. Well, let's go get powered up again. Yeah, I've certainly gotten better at grappling. Grappling is a little bit of an art, but once you sort of get it, it's actually the best. Whoops. Except when you hit the wrong button, which happens a lot. I still hit the wrong button. I will continue to hit the wrong button. So what's interesting, I have been playing this by myself, of course. And when I do play this by myself, I don't have the microphone in front of me, which actually gives me a little bit of headspace, like a little bit of space to actually watch the keyboard. Whereas when I am recording, I can't put the microphone there. Or I can't see the keyboard, sorry. Words. Yeah, so, okay, so next thing on the list. We need to get some power out to these guys, and we desperately need storage hoppers for everybody. Oh yes, and we do have enough, of course, material to get 4 storage hoppers, and finally, so imagine me, I've been doing this all by myself, manually, the whole time, without... like seriously, I'm actually feeling a little crazy right now because I'm like, I could have bought this stuff to help improve my life here a long time ago. These storage hoppers will hold up to 100 resources, which means if I don't get to the extractor right away, it's not a huge deal, but I haven't had that until now. I've been doing this all manually because I didn't want you guys to miss the important parts. So tab F1, and we're going to build an ore extractor at our coal because we haven't had one at our coal for a while. And of course, I'm going to power this sucker up. So coal hasn't been a big deal. We're down to 148, which tells you, you know, I've gone through a fair amount of it, and some of it I've gone through in building lights, and I'll show you where I built lights in a minute. So first things first, let's get these storage hoppers down. We're gonna put one here so that the coal has a place to drop off its stuff. Whoops. And we're going to rotate that. And actually, what we're going to do right away, before I go any further, is we're going to attach a hopper to the side of just a basic mini hopper. Whoops. Actually, no, we're not going to use mini hopper. And also, something you can do in your personal crafting menu, so this is not on the manufactory, you can actually change mini hoppers into logistics hoppers and logistics hoppers into mini hoppers at your leisure. Like I said, the logistics hoppers are better if you need speed. Mini hoppers better if you need just a little bit more space, but they're very, very slow. So I'm actually going to change our current mini hopper into a logistics hopper, and I'm going to attach that to the CPH, and we're going to actually do our first little piece of automation. We're going to bring we don't have any more of the basic conveyor belts. So let's build a bunch of these. We're going to need a lot of these anyway, so we'll just go kind of crazy on it. We're going to need in the hundreds of these. And I know some of you are probably like, why don't you build the next level up for the conveyors? But you know what? I think it's important that we experience all techs. And we're going to go through the text very, very quickly, by the way, because I just think it's important to experience all text. You know, it gives you a greater appreciation of the new text if you actually experience them all. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Rotate. Yeah, funny how conveyor belts work, but that's how you have to do it. So it takes 2 conveyor belts to go up a level, essentially, one going up the wall and one going forward. Now, eventually, like I said, we can build sloped conveyors, which is great. But like I said, it's important to experience the lower text so that you can understand the basic text, so you can expand the better text. So now we have our first little piece of automation. We have a storage hopper attached to a coal mine, which is bringing coal into the CPH. Yay! I no longer have to add resources, which was what I've been doing on my own this whole time. You know, keeping up with that. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I feel like, you know, I've got repetitive stress disorder just going back and forth. Another thing I'm going to do right away is we're going to remove this block. We're going to remove the power block here, and we're going to put that in tab 2, because tab 2 is going to be power. Everything we do with power is going to be in tab 2, so we're going to put that as our number 1. We're going to get rid of all this other extraneous stuff. Except for 6. 6 is going to be blocks. The blocks that we're going to be using for building most stuff, which is our rough-hewn rock. I like the rough-hewn rock, and it's something I tend to accumulate a lot of, or the rock. Both are pretty good. Actually, let's just take a look at both of these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be using for most of our basic building stuff. So we've got, this is rock, and then we've got rough-hewn rock. So I like the rough-hewn rock because it's got kind of that darker texture. I don't know if you guys can see it here. Let me add some light to this. Let's see. Maybe you guys can decide, which do you like? So basically, I want to change all of the snow out. We're going to be making this place look nice. I was debating on whether or not to do that in the first place, but yeah, we're going to be making it look nice. So I don't know if I want kind of that cleaner rock look, more of a concrete, or we want kind of a darker, more sinister look. I don't know, for our floors and a basic, this doesn't look as natural, or this doesn't look as, this looks more natural. The rough, hold on, which one is which again? Can't even tell. Okay, so the rock is the rock is more the rougher one, and the rough-hewn rock looks more like concrete. So I'm not sure which one we're going to go with. Also, some very, very important things that I've learned actually from you guys. So actually, it's life-changing, actually, these two things. So the middle mouse button, let's talk about the middle mouse button. When you hit the middle mouse button on a block, that will actually put whatever block that is in your hand. So I use the middle mouse button on snow. Therefore, the next thing I put down, if I use the left mouse button, is snow. Isn't that great? Are you with me on this? So middle mouse button on rock, the rock is in my hand. Click, there we go. Middle mouse button on rough hewn. Boom! That is so convenient. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that information. Also, the other really, really, really life-changing piece of information I learned from you guys, of course, is the control button. If you hold the control button and click on the block in front of you, it will build all the way to you. It's a build to function. So do you know how great this is? This also works directly down. So in other words, if we build ourselves up, and say we're building walls or something, I can hold down control and go boom. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall off. but you get the idea here. Boom! I did it again! Don't do what I'm doing, but you get the idea. Isn't that great? Or, yeah, you could do it all the way. I could go... I don't want to do it because I don't want to create unnecessary buildings. So yeah, isn't that great? I use these all the time now. Like, they are so good. I've been playing a lot on my own in my other game too as well to try and learn some of this game so that, you know, I feel like I've got the best information, although I have not watched any other player play this game yet. And I refuse to do that because I think, I don't know, it'll take some from this, but, you know, any information I get from you guys, like important keys and stuff like that, and important information about certain blocks and stuff, I think that's absolutely great, and it will definitely make use of it. So thank you for that information. Absolutely imperative to know this stuff. Those two things are incredibly valuable. So we're gonna keep these here, because I'll let you guys decide on which one we're gonna use. So the rock is the darker, kind of a weirder texture to it, but it does look cool. And the rough hewn rock is more that subtle, sort of a stony look, kind of a concrete look, these two here. So I'll let you guys decide what we're going to be using for most of our building. So yeah, we got to go collect here because I'm sure all of our mines are full. And we're going to fix that by putting, yeah, see, this is why we need automation. So I'm going to collect the ore here. We're going to put up our ore extractor. And now we can put these storage hoppers beside all of our mines, which will hold 100 units, which is incredibly valuable and makes it, oh man, I did not mean to do that. Makes it so I don't have to be going back and forth as often. I gotta tell you, doing this for the last few hours, just, you know, collecting nonstop has been, I don't know, mind-numbing. It's made me kind of crazy, actually, a little bit, because like I said, I talk to myself, and now I have a place to direct it, and poor Jim Bob. He's gonna end up moving. He's gonna go to some other guy's place. I don't know. But anyway, there we go. So actually, I'm gonna dig this out a little bit so that we can actually see everything from the surface without having to come down here. Because now I still want to be able to access our mine from the surface, but we also want to get our storage block in here. And I think we're gonna do the storage block on this side. I have grander plans here, so that's kind of what we're doing, and we want to make it all kind of even here, so it's still like the stair. There, that works out well. Whoops. And I've been doing a lot of surveying the area to try and find more copper, and I've found more copper, but it's a long ways away. So, you know, in the long run, we want most of everything underground anyway, because we're going to be moving most of our operations underground. Oh, slimes. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, they're wandering around. We're going to talk about some of the creatures. Actually, let's go. There's a slime down here. So slimes, you can kill them. They do shoot back at you when you start shooting them. Oh, I need to go get the iron. But they can drop. On occasion, they can drop pristine glands, which can be really beneficial to you later on in terms of crafting. So it doesn't hurt to kill them. There was one down here somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, maybe it wasn't. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's collect the stuff. And now we can put a storage hopper here, which is so incredibly valuable. And we want the storage hopper, all of our conveyor belts are going to be going up on this side. Look at all the Mynocks. Oh, we've got some Mynocks growing up here. All of our conveyors are going to be going up on this side, and trust me, there's going to be a lot of conveyors in the long run. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the storage hopper. This one can go on this side, and I could start killing these Monox. Actually, we can just remove these. We know that the Monox are here, and when you kill the conveyor belts, the Monox go away, but they're still there. Trust me, they're still there. There, whoops, not the light. Whoops, replace that light. There's never enough time in these episodes, too, to really do all the things I want to do. Let's dig this out a little bit more, make it a little bit higher. There we go. Yeah, yeah, might as well. Yeah, because we're gonna need all of this room. It's gonna be so important. Actually, no. Middle mouse button there, so now I can build with the same rock that we were using. That's so great. That way I can keep things matching too, and for some reason that is really important to me. I don't know why, but stuff like that can bug me, so this way I can actually fill in some of these gaps here with the proper rock that we've got. I don't know, just to keep things looking nice. Actually, we don't, there, I want it like that actually. The roof has to be the right height. So another thing I've been doing is some surveying underground here. And I've been using, of course, the scanner to do so. I've been using ping known ore to find more of the ores that we want. And I've found some great things. First off, we found a source of tin. It's a 6 million unit source of tin. This is all the tin we're ever gonna need ever in this game. 6 million! So yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna be using, and we've got access to it right here. We could probably have access to it right from our main area here. We'll figure out a way to get at it. There is a smaller source of copper right here, but it is only 108,000. That plus a 58,000 source, we've only got 158,000 units of copper. That is nothing. Something more important, however, is, do we have any more mines on us? We're gonna have to go build another mine. I found another source of, something over here, and I don't know what it is yet. I have not scanned it. Oh, ping unknown. Oh, there it is. Oh, right down below us. Okay, so, and I think that's probably lithium. I'm not sure yet. I haven't actually scanned it or done anything with it. We actually have to go down. We don't have a lot of power, but yeah, we got time to go down, check it out. So right underneath us right here, let's throw a light down so that you guys can kind of see what's going on, and we're gonna dig. Whoops. There we go. Dig, 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 and perfect, here we are, and we'll scan that sucker. I bet you this is lithium, and if that's lithium, that's great. We've got the main 4. All right, so we are out of power, so we got to get back relatively quickly. I'm not as afraid of being out of power as I used to be. As long as you have a source of heat around you, you're going to be fine. You're going to be perfectly fine. See that hypothermia up at the top? As soon as that blue, it's like it's going to slowly fill up with that blue. And as soon as it's full up, that's when you die of hypothermia. And that actually can take quite a while. So as long as you've got some heat sources around you, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Nothing to stress out about. The point is, keep coal on you at all times, because when you run out of coal, you're dead. Whoops. Let's make a nice little stair there. Perfect. And let's go back up. Might as well collect while we're here. Hit the Q. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Oh, it's because, yeah, now we collect from the storage hoppers. Sorry, my bad. That's right, because the storage hopper will automatically take stuff. So let's go back up here, and let's just take a look at this Mynock really quickly. See, I've gotten much better at grappling. So yeah, the other thing, if you're out of power, you do not heal. Your suit will not heal you. So this is at 100. Now, will they actually go higher than 100? They may actually only grab onto things under below 100. So that's interesting. Let's put a light here, just so that. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe we won't need to build defenses for against the Mynocks above 100. I thought it was 60. Somebody had said 60, but I don't think that's true. I think it might be, because yeah, there's 60. Nothing on the 60s, but there is some on the ones below 100. So good to know. Okay, so now that we've got storage on all of our places here, also, I'm going to be changing this around too, and we're going to do that right away. We're just going to go grab some power here. Whoops. How come that didn't work? There we go. Ow. I've got to fix that, because I keep falling down that hole all the time here. Where's the base? There it is. Okay, let's go back up here. Oh, we never did put down our power thing. I was going to talk about that, but yeah, let's put down our power thing again. And we're going to put it on this side. It's just easier to access on this side, and we're going to be using it, of course, to operate some laser power units. I forget what they're called exactly. They're called these suckers here. Where are they here? Under power. Basic laser energy transmitter. These will actually transfer energy from one of these power storage units to another location. It's a slow way to transfer energy, but it works, and you could power quite a bit, even on a small amount of power. So we could power all of our mines, so we don't have to constantly be going back and forth. And I've kind of got it worked out so that if we could build about 6, maybe 7 of those power transmitters, and about 2, we need 3, 4, 5, well, about 3, maybe 4 power storage blocks to be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish in terms of basically powering everything. So first things first, we need to get some lithium, because we can't build any of that stuff without lithium. Oh my God, we're out of iron already. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. I ran out of, oh, there's some copper in here. That's cool. And copper in here. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. So that's interesting. Do we have any more power or storage? No, no more storage either. Okay. So yeah, we need to get everything kind of coming up here, and we're not going to be able to do that without some basic research done now too. So let's talk about research. We could research storage crate, and we probably will, but right now I want to make sure that we're using the best out of our research points. So we're definitely going to want suit upgrading. We can get a better battery for our suit, which is really, really important. We definitely want improved ore scanning. That is something that we're definitely going to need. We're going to need power grid, which gives us access to some basic power stuff, as well as somewhere in here. Oh, we need more power for a station. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back to that. Now, those should open up some other stuff for us. So if we go to our build menu here, we notice we still can't build anything for our suit upgrades. Oh yeah, right. We still have to research those individually. Yeah, so it opens up the recipes. So suit power pack, that will raise our battery level in our suit to 500 as opposed to 250, a substantial upgrade. But we have to build something in order to build that. Headlight, I don't care about. Solar cell, I mean, I do care about. That's a solar cell's improved solar cell for our suit. So during the day, we absorb power better in the sun. Not really all that important. In order to build any suit upgrades, we have to build this hydrojet cutter in order to build suit upgrades, but we need some snow apparently to build that. So since we're going to be getting rid of this top layer anyway, I might as well just grab some of this here. It won't take very long. Actually, what we can do is we can just sit right on the edge and go like this and just hold down the right mouse button and grab all of that. So we're going to be making this area here is going to be a receiving area for minerals or for resources, and each resource is going to have its own or maybe one for every two, I don't know, any ore smelters when we finally get to a point where we have decent ore smelters, which is not for a long time. But in the meantime, it's good to set up your resource gathering area at the beginning. That way, any resources you get will always go into that area. You don't have to rebuild everything in the end. Sorry, Jim Bob. I need this snow. But see, because of the way the physics works here, Jim Bob doesn't fall. But we will build your little platform. There we go. Sorry, Jim Bob. Okay, we should have enough there. Let's build our hydro cutter. Yes, there we go. For some reason, you need snow for the hydro cutter. I don't know why. Copper, tin, and snow. And then we can place that object. It's probably in our F1, F2. There we go. We can place that right on top of our manufactory, and boom, now we can build soup, as in tomato soup. We can build tomato soup upgrades, suit upgrades. So now we can actually build the power pack, and the power pack is going to require lithium. Therefore, we need to get that mine going. Oh, we didn't even research to see if that was lithium, did we? I don't think we did, but yeah, and we can't build that until we get the iron. That's right. I remember what I'm doing now. So let's get this iron. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Iron, perfect, and we'll put some more iron in here. Awesome. Oh, low power. Yeah, we need to get that power stuff sorted out too, but we need lithium. Lithium is everything to do with power. We need lithium. And let's get our coal mine topped up here so that we just don't have to worry about it. The nice thing is, once something's full up in power, if, for example, the coal mine, once the storage hopper is full up and the base doesn't require any more coal, the mine will just stop working. Like, it'll just sit there idle and the power doesn't go away. So your coal mine can actually theoretically operate for quite some time unless you're just gathering a lot of coal. And it probably wouldn't hurt for us to have extra coal on us for building lights anyway. So I'm just gonna grab the rest of that coal there. Okay, so we should be able to build an ore extractor now. Yeah. We need so many. We need lots more. And the suit upgrade, yeah, it's going to take a while before we get there. What else? Oh, Arthur. Arthur's some upgrades for Arthur that is absolutely essential too, like the battery packs and stuff. So yeah, now when we're gathering from this one. We're going to finish doing the automation here pretty quickly. Or actually, you know, let's work on that now because why not? Because why not? We have some extra time. We don't have to be going back and forth as often. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this entirely because we just don't need it. And what we're going to do, we should start building our receiving area. Receiving area is going to be over here, and I want the inputs to be right about here. So let's just say, you know what? I want to wait for you guys' input on the platform, but I think we'll probably, I don't know, unless you guys change my mind and offer a really valuable argument, I think we're probably going to use the rough hewn rock because it looks more like concrete. But it doesn't look as cool, right? I don't know. You guys are gonna have the final word on that. But I think what we're gonna do is do the rock, the basic rock, because that looks cooler, right? I think that looks way cooler. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the edge. You're gonna see how easy it is to build on this, like to build a platform like this. It's super easy. So all you gotta do is build the edge first, right? Build the edge. Then once you've got the edge, it's like super fast. Actually, this has changed my life in this game. Building this way has changed my life, except sometimes I screwed up. There we go. So let's build our receiving area in like one foul swoop. You're gonna be like, holy crap, that was easy. Okay, let's do it. So first things first, and actually we could have done it even easier. Like all we gotta do is build the edge. And actually we don't wanna do it that far out. Wanna do it like right about here. And then put the top on there and then go bang. Look at that. Isn't that easy? Super easy. And then from here, bang. 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 I know, we're running out of power. Look at this. Receiving area done. Unless you guys decide that you want. Nah, I think I'm overriding you now because we've actually started building it. I want you guys to have some input here. You know, if there's something specifically you think we should build, let me know. Because I'm all, you know what, at beginning I was like, I'm not going to do anything that makes anything look good here. But of course we are. This is a building game. Absolutely. I mean, it's a factory game. It's a resource management game, but it has the potential to be, kind of Minecrafty, and we could build anything, and the tools are awesome. So why not, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So this is going to be our receiving area. And it's better to get, build the area first and not later, like, because, now's the time, right? Okay, so the receiving area is going to be like this, and let's get our conveyors. Now, the conveyors we can't build in the same way. I'll show you what happens when we do that. So, for example, we put down our, so it's all going to get, whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Hold on, let's go like this. Whoops, wrong button. We're going to put steps and stuff in here and all that eventually. Okay, so all of the resources are going to come in here. Actually, we're going to make them come in here. And then they're going to... Ooh, this maybe isn't big enough. Believe it or not, this probably isn't going to be big enough. But, we're just starting with 2 resources for now. So I guess we'll make them coming in here. You're like, what are you doing? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Well, maybe I don't. Actually, why don't we just make it convenient for now? So, yeah, we'll do it right here. That way, the tin coming in will work perfectly with our new system. So yeah, if you try to do this little fun thing with the hold down the control and do the build to thing with conveyors, it doesn't work. And I'll show you what happens in a second here. I know I'm doing a lot of crazy weird stuff today, but what is going on? I need to build steps anyway, so let's start the process of building steps up here so that we can easily get up here. So yeah, there we go, like so. Perfect, like that. Right, so let's talk about what happens when you try to do a go-to with conveyors. So let's put down the first one. Let's rotate that to the right direction. Put down the one at the end, and then I'm gonna hit the control and go boom. I've tried messing with this a million different ways, and I just can't get it to work. So if you know the secret, or maybe there isn't a way to get this to work, I don't know. But this is what happens when you use that same function with conveyors. And maybe that's by design because, yeah, I mean, the developer maybe doesn't want it as easy because there is tools later on to automate the production of conveyor systems. So yeah, you want to get to that point, right? So there we go. All right, so this is going to go like this and rotate here. This seems like a lot of work at the beginning, but I want to get the infrastructure built. And this is really important, I think, for later on, to have your infrastructure built so that, and the thing is, you don't know what your infrastructure is going to look like until you play this game a little bit and understand what's coming. So I have played enough to know that we're going to have some awesome stuff coming to make refining our ores way easier. Oh, also, while I'm standing around just chatting, I should really keep up with this. Yeah. It's a bit of a problem, actually. Power levels are good. We'll add resources anyway. That's fine. Okay, so tin's going to come in this way, and it's, for now, going to go all the way to our silly little... let's fix that. And also, this middle mouse button also works on conveyors and other objects. It's any block in the game. It'll put that in your hand. It's so convenient and so awesome. I love it. Oh, I'm totally off by one. That's terrible. That's fine, actually. We'll probably be able to make use of both. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. No, it's not a problem, actually, at all, because we're going to have multiple lines coming in here anyway. So that's fine. At the beginning, everything has to go to this particular... Actually, it's got to come in like this for now. Everything has to come into this particular smelter. And we can't move the smelter. See what happens? It says it's too hard. We can't move it until we get a version 2 of our build gun. So yeah, everything has to come into this smelter at the beginning, and we can't move it. So yeah, it's kind of good and kind of bad that you get this piece of equipment right away, the really good piece of equipment, but we can't move it. So yeah, so we're gonna put a storage hopper here. I don't suppose we can build anything. No, we still need copper. We should have enough to build another storage hopper. Do we have enough to build another mine, actually? That's even more important. No. So let's go collect some resources. And actually, before we do that, well, no, resources first, because the hopper should be fine. I hate it when I fall. But we also need to check for power here. Yeah, power is going to be something that we need to get going right away. We still haven't built our mine on the lithium. I'm just talking too much. So let's go fix that right away, too. If it's lithium. I don't even know if it's lithium. Have we researched it? No. I'm talking and building platforms. That's what I do. If you come here for just straight up work. I thought we scanned it. We did scan it. Oh, did I just scan known ore? I bet you I did. But there is an unknown there, I swear. Let's go. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Back and forth here. Let's power up here. And the storage hopper is putting coal into the CPH, but it's not as quick as me, of course. Sometimes it's, whoops, wrong button. Let's check power here, and then go grab power one more time, then go down below, and we must not have scanned the lithium. I thought we did. I'm crazy. Whoops. Whoops. Yes, I hit the wrong button all the time. I do this with all games, by the way. Just all the buttons, especially, like I said, I can't see the keyboard. Okay, let's go down. Still no Mynocks at the 50 level. There is Mynocks above 100. Okay, so we're going to have to change the experiment a little bit. Okay, let's go down. First of all, grab this. I'll give it whatever power I have left when I leave. So let's go back down in here. And I must have done a scan known. That's what I must have done. Because I know there was an unknown down here. Maybe it was right at the end. I don't know. Okay, so let's go. Ping unknown. No, I think we scanned maybe we didn't actually scan it. Ow! Scan. We never scanned it. Oh, man. Okay, now we've scanned it. Oh, is it dark in here or what? Whew. Okay, so let's add well, let's not worry about a light quite yet. Really? This is why it's good to build lights at the top showing the direction that you need to go to get out of a hole. I'll show you what I mean here. So, because this is a dead end, we want to put the light. Let's actually do this for a second. We should be able to jump over that. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do the light. I know you guys can't see, so we're going to put the light leading out of that right there. The hole's going to get bigger, don't you worry. But you see, now when I go to grapple out of here, I know which direction to walk so that I can get out. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be the lithium. And actually, you know what we can do? We might as well start digging the hole a little bit bigger already and put a mine there. Even though we have not researched it yet, we know what this is going to be. So there we go. We've got our mine there. We're going to put a little bit of power in here just to get going. And do we have a storage hopper? No. So yeah, that we'll have to, and you know what? We might, because this is so close to the next level, let's just build stairs to get out of here. That's actually a really good idea. Anytime you can build stairs for short distances, it's probably safer than making it a grapple area. Like in something like this, why not? Why wouldn't we just, make stairs? Yeah, that's perfect. So in this way, we can also access some mine from the top too as well, just like we did with the other one. So yeah, let's just top it up with whatever power we have. Go back here, a lot of back and forth. Getting that first suit upgrade is such a big deal. It makes such a difference. To be able to basically put all the power a mine's gonna need in one go is so important. Okay, on our way up here, let's just check our little research area so that we understand the Mynocks a little better. So this is at 100. Doesn't look like they're going above 100, but let's do a few more above just to be sure. Let's just do that. We're getting too hot, you can see, but there is no gauge when you get too hot. I don't know if you can die from overheating. Maybe you start to take damage or something. I don't know. It's never happened to me anyway. Still nothing at the 50 level. Perfect. Seems silly, but yeah, these are important things. Okay, so now let's finish off our tin. Oh, no. We need to get power down. So let's do a couple runs, just bringing power down. Because we have to top up our iron mine too as well. Can we yet build another storage hopper? Because that's actually really important right now. Yes. We need a couple storage hoppers. We need one. We need one to feed the whatchamacallit. Can we build another one right now? Probably not. No, we need iron. Iron is such a problem at the beginning. Yeah, we need another storage hopper here to feed our refinery. That's really, really important. I don't know how much time we have left. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Oh man, turns out we're out of time, but I will see you tomorrow with another episode of FortressCraft Evolved. Take care.